What's up, YouTube? And as of recording this, my screen decided to completely screw itself. Um, like my colors are all messed up, and it's quite ridiculous, honestly. To be frank. Anyways, that's not the point of this video. Hopefully it turns out alright. I can't really tell what I'm looking at for real. If I can get a picture in, um, I'll put it in to the video here. So, as promised, this is Yuki again, like for the third or fourth time, but that's fine because you want multiple references of your characters. That's how you. That's how you attribute it to muscle memory. Now, with me knowing that this is my character, I should know that her hair is on the right side of her face. Well, yeah, her hair is on the left side of her face, but on the right side for us. I started drawing this on the left side of her face. I think I said the right. Either way, the point is her hair is on the other side. Who cares? So, where I wanted to go with this video, I wanted to bring like more motivational kind of thing to it, as in saying like you are your own worst enemy. Because in theory, not in theory, more like factually, honestly, when you're not creating something, but you're like, oh, I'll do this later, I'll do that, and I'll do this, and you never do it, then you don't know the potential that could have brought. You don't know we don't know what that could have brought you potentially, if that makes any sense. Because like currently right now, I have 69 subscribers on YouTube. That's not a ton, but it's more than I had like 8 months ago because I've been consistent. Consistency is what you want when you're making art in general because you want to put yourself out there. I just recently started back posting on TikTok because I feel like that's where I got some of the subscribers from TikTok, and I feel like that's how I want to proceed. Is post on YouTube and TikTok just to put myself out there because I do want to start my own business at some point. Speaking of that, that brings me to my main point, and that brings me to my main point I want to dig into. Sorry, I forgot to say this. I stopped recording for a second. I want to be able to branch out to other people, smaller creators. It doesn't matter who, doesn't matter where, why. I want it to be like a community thing, like we're all in one space, one mindset. I would say kind of like religion, but it's not that. We're not gonna get in that. It's not what we're here for. We're here for a nice chill place to make content and art. As I'm speaking, my screen is getting worse and worse. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Hopefully, I'm able to get this out by the time I do that. I had other things to say. I did. I really did. What were they? Oh man, I had other things to say. All right, I think I collected my thoughts. I feel like we should all don't mind that. I had to re-record this because I recorded it once before, and it I couldn't use this file in the editor I had to in the editor I'm using, so I had to re-record the recording. Makes zero sense. I know, but I want to build a community with my art, with anybody's art. Like we can do collabs, stuff like that. Like, cause it's much easier to grow and progress as a society together. Like yes, you can do things on your own, but it's better to be social than be stuck in like one way or the other. Like now, I'm not saying that's wrong because that works for a lot of people. I just feel like I want to be able to have a platform to where I could boost people up because a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't have like a support system, if that makes any sense. I mean like support system as like as far as like their art or what they want to do with it. Because some people want to do sculptures, some people want to do animations. Like me, I want to do animations. I haven't learned animations because well, that's just me being That's just me procrastinating. I do plan on starting that at some point, but currently I need a new monitor. I'm trying to get a picture in because it's getting worse as I'm speaking. Like it's slowly fading away. It's crazy. It's a little ridiculous. But like, don't sell yourself short just because you think you can't do it. Because I've seen today's cartoons. In today's cartoons, I don't understand how they're making those when there's it's all nonsense. Brain rot even. I'm not gonna get onto the furries because honestly that's y'all's own thing and y'all can do what y'all want with y'all's talents. Because making the cosplay is like a whole different level of art in itself. Now this is just a quick sketch of my character. Just not gonna be any detail for real. I wanted to have a digital version because it's good to have multiple references of your character to put it in a muscle memory. So with that being said, if you guys have any suggestions or want to like work together, anything like that, we can do that. We can make that happen. That's completely possible. I do still plan on going to college. I've said that many times. That's why I built the PC in the first place to learn animation and to have have the space to do my work here and in college because I want to work from home. That's the goal. The goal is start taking commissions, drawing stuff for people, and working from home. I can't do any of that if I'm not actually drawing, which is why I'm forced. Okay. Oh yeah, just another thing. You want to be patient. Patient is that is like the biggest thing that you want to learn is patience because you have to be in a mood to draw. Like yes, if you just start drawing, I'm sure the creative juices will start flowing and all that good stuff there. But it'll be more beneficial for you to have your space set up in a way to where even if you're not in the mood and it in that time, you will be in the mood for drawing once you have actually sit down and like gathered your thoughts and all that good stuff there. Because the way I have my desk set up now, I have my PC sitting beside me, monitor, drawing tablet, keyboard, or keyboard drawing tablet. However, either way, once I walk into my little studio section of my room, it gives me the motivation to do something because drawing drawing in general has brought so much calm and peace into my life. I just feel like sharing it is is like the next best thing. I was talking to one of my coworkers the other day, and they were like, "You shouldn't turn your hobby into a job, because then you're gonna get burnt out." That's possible if you're taking a bunch of clients on at once and having t- putting having them themselves, your client, put you on a time frame is like the worst possible decision you can make because now you have to balance the work if you work or school or you guys just find the time to be creative but you're on a deadline so now you're rushing and dragging or maybe just procrastinating in general. That rushing and dragging thing is for my brother. If he don't even watch my video, so I don't know why I said it. But what I'm trying to get at here is what you want to do is honestly just be yourself. That's the best way to grow your audience. That's the best way to find a loyal following is just be yourself. There was a video I watched on TikTok. It was based on what I'm talking about now. Finding your niche for your audience, and there's multiple ways of doing that. You could force yourself to draw, like I said before, but then you're gonna burn yourself out. What are you gonna do then? Now you don't want to draw anything, and you just spend all this money for nothing. Now that we're at the end of the video, if you could like subscribe, that'd be amazing. I say the end of the video, I have like 3 more minutes of you speaking. But that's fine. So since we're here, let's give some backstory on Yuki. Yuki is obviously the main character. She's more like a calm, cool, collected kind of person. Um, she's like 19. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I think my characters they're gonna be more like young adult to adult because well that's what I am. When I made her in the first place, I think I was in high school when I made her. Like the first time I drew her, I was in high school, and I wanted her to be my main character. I had a whole storyline like written out that of course might change based on how things go. I can't tell if my screen's getting any better or if it's getting worse. Because now there's this like white haze going across it. I don't know what's happening. I gotta get a new monitor. But yeah, so I'm putting most of her information here. I'm gonna do this for the characters I have down, which I have a decent amount down because I got Rin, I got Miki, I got Toda, which I might change his name later, and there's a couple of unknown characters now that are there. I might go back through and render her in, but who knows? I got less than a couple of seconds, so see you guys next Thursday, and leave your suggestions in the comments.